Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Building a Nation with Polonia Warszawa. Today I thought we'd start on the page of one of the heroes of this season, Bartosz Wiśniewski. What a lad, 33 years old now he is. But I did give him a new contract, I've extended him by a year. I wasn't really thinking about it, but I kind of feel like he's sort of played his way into a new deal for the club. 14 goals in the league this year from an attacking midfield berth is pretty phenomenal, and his long-range striking this year, despite only having 10 long shots, has been amazing. Fun fact, Bartosz Wiśniewski formed a legendary striker duo with Robert Lewandowski during the 2006-2008 in third and second tier with Znicz Pryszków. They were both touted to have a decent career in the Ekstraklasa, but Lewandowski has done slightly better than Bartosz. I did not know that, and if that's true, which I assume I have no reason to believe it isn't, that is incredible, the fact that these two were both teammates and the way that their career trajectories have changed so dramatically. Also, massive shout out to the website and Facebook page blog about Polonia, I think it's a fan site, that has been doing like articles that go along with the series. I don't really check Facebook very much, so I found it on the weekend, and they're actually providing details about players I've been signing on free transfers that even I didn't know from the game, and it's really, really awesome for that kind of stuff. So massive thank you to you guys. That is incredible. I've never seen any club or basis of fans from a club take so much interest in a series I've done on YouTube before. It's really, really awesome. It's making me love this club so much. Just a heads up, when you say Warszawa is losing, you have to remember that you also have it in your club name. Yeah, so I'm glad someone pulled me up on this, because I was pulling myself up on this when I was editing the previous two episodes, and I kept referring to Ursus as Warszawa. Why? I can say Ursus. I don't know why. Sometimes I'll shorten the names if I think they're going to be hard to pronounce and it's just easier. But with there is no excuse for that. So yeah, thank you for calling me out on that. That makes perfect sense. Imagine your manager demanding more literally 3 seconds after kickoff. Hey, Bruno is a very demanding individual. How do you think he gets his hair so long and luscious? 10 out of the 13 players that Legia used in this match played in the Ekstraklasa, and probably 8 of them still have quality to play in any Ekstraklasa team right now, so not a bad result. Yeah, I'm getting more and more comments about how Legia's second team, when we play them, seem to be playing practically first team level players in the 4th tier, and we're not doing that badly against them, which just shows you how crap they are that they can't keep up with us. There's an even better explanation of this here. Players with caps for Poland. Hammerleinen has 55 caps for Finland, and he's playing in the 4th tier against us. I think we're doing all right. It just sort of makes me realise that actually we are doing just fine, and I genuinely think that those tactical tweaks I made in the last episode of going back to what we were doing before have, it's been perfect. I think that sometimes, because I like meddling with tactics and trying to make things perfect and everything, and I get a bit about that kind of thing, but sometimes you just got to accept that I might have actually made something that was quite good to begin with, and usually it's because it takes me a long time to do that perhaps I was like, this ain't done yet, we can do better. And maybe we can still, but definitely the way we're playing at the moment has definitely made me think that we're fine for now. Games off camera. That's what we've had. We've had 3 of them, and we're coming back today for a massive derby at home against Ursus. Things have definitely changed over this period, it is fair to say. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Less about what we're doing, more about what other teams are doing. So first up, we were away at Alexandrov, and we got another away victory. 2 things we've not done very much is win and be away from, well, we've been away from home, just haven't won the games. This was great. We still weren't fantastic on the night, but we got 3 goals, and we just looked so much better. We rode our luck at times a little bit in this game. They did have a clear-cut opportunity, which was their pen, to be fair. So we took the lead through Christian Pieczara, of course. Kociniewski got the ball out on the right. I don't know why he was there, but he managed to put it across with a lovely ball, and there was Pieczara to give us the lead. He then added another one not that long afterwards, directly from a corner. The ball was just whipped in, and there was Pieczara in the middle to just smash it home for 2-0. Lovely stuff. They didn't get a penalty, which was frustrating, but then we caught them on the break as they threw everything at us. We had about 5 men behind their lines, and then the ball was put through to Savage Cry, and he's absolutely rocketed one in. A 3-1 victory, and I think that made it 3, or even 4 actually, victories on the bounce. No clean sheet this time, but much more like it. Then we had Lechia at home, and 4-0 I think flattered us a little bit. We were definitely the better side and deserved the win, but we really just rolled through them in the second half. We took an early goal, lovely little ball back from a corner, and Niberski was able to make it 1-0 on 5 minutes. Nice early goal, always settles the nerves a little bit. Then on 61 minutes, Piotr Mazlanka, wonderful free kick to make it 2-0, and frankly for me, wrap up the match for us. But then we got ourselves a penalty, which Wiśniewski was able to dispatch before Simon Kociniewski got the ball in the box. He's been good lately, and was able to dispatch it for 4-0. That flattered us a little bit, but a 4-0 victory, brilliant result. And finally, was arguably our best performance in this run entirely. In terms of chances created, we were phenomenal, but it took so long, and I thought we were going to drop points here, but it took until the 82nd minute when the ball was whipped across. Nobody mucked the run of Jan Peltz coming at the back post, and he was able to smash us the lead, and I figured once we got the lead, that was probably enough, but then, on the break, we put the ball through, and there was Mateusz Gora, Matty Mountain, with an absolutely wonderful strike from just around the edge of the area to smash us 2-0 up, wrap up the victory, and another clean sheet. We really have improved. I think switching Switching back to this tactic has made us better than we were, but I feel like we're even better than we were in the first half of the season. And I think that's just from the team cohesion and slight improvements in certain areas. We've been magnificent. And I do also think that losing Souček definitely had an effect on us initially, because I kind of made those changes that I'd made based around Souček. And yeah, when we lost him, Malik just wasn't able to keep up with that. But more importantly, this is how the league looks. We are 8 points clear, and it honestly could have been more. Legia have done an amazing job of staying with us. You can see that Ursus have completely fallen away. Ostroda have gone. At one point, Suljovic actually moved into third place, but it's now they've dropped away again. Piachara's up there with 16 goals. I think he could win top goal scorer in this league if he carries on like this. It's fantastic. Weird that Pelican have actually got the top scorer in the division. May have to have a little scout on him and just see what comes up with that. Look at their last string of matches. They had to go and win away at Alexandrov. They won away at Ostroda. They beat Legionova, who are a decent side. They drew, fair enough, with Ursus, so not the best, but they picked up some seriously good results and have actually been in really good form. So in all honesty, we could have been even further away from them, but we're still in a very good spot. Basically, we need 2 wins from our last 4 matches if they win every single match, and that will be enough to see us promoted as champions. I think, and I feel like we're capable of doing that, and if we could beat Ursus today, then that would say it all for me. Also, I completely forgot about this. This is the start of the week. It's time to thank new Patreons. And this week, firstly, Alexander John Watts, or Alex Watts, rather. Massive thank you to you for upping your pledge. You really did not have to do that, but that is incredibly awesome of you. As well as Joey Tiernan for joining on Patreon too. That is fantastic. Seriously, I could not do this without you guys. That's awesome to everyone over there that just supports the channel, and everyone that's just watching the videos, and all of you new people, that's fantastic as well. And also, we do the Patreon sponsorships, and Owen Fitzsimons is now sponsoring Buttermilk Man himself, Piotr Mazlanka. I feel like he'll be with us for a while. He's improving very, very steadily. I think he was definitely second choice at the start of the year behind Voidiga, and he has absolutely overtaken him by miles, and those free kicks are a huge factor in that. And they are quite literally the only team we have to worry about at the moment. So this could be interesting. Kaminsky and Domagolski are both injured. I think that they're both quite important players. Or no, it's Lipinski, not Kaminsky. Okay, do I even really want to make a change? Oh, good, Naberski's wanted by someone, by Bitovia. Do I really want to make any changes to that? Is there anyone that I really think deserves to come in out of that at the moment? Who's played the best out of Priborovsky or Zavshikrai? Still definitely Priborovsky. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the same lineup as before. Ursus, no doubt, of course, playing the Christmas Tree of Doom. They'd be remiss if they didn't. Okay, I think that's what we're going to go with. Let's get into things. I'm feeling pretty confident. We've won 5 in a row again, which is a stark contrast to what we were like before, and we've been beating much better teams than we did in that little weird spell we had. But these saves wouldn't be as fun if you didn't have periods of adversity to go along with it, you know? And we can hardly call it we had adversity, but it was at least a blip. All right then, let's do this. Essentially, we win, Legia need to win. Because I think if we win and Legia were to lose, we would be champions. So we could win the league in today's episode, basically. If we win both games. It's as good as, well, not, yeah, I don't know. Oh, they've already made a change. As usual, I forgot to do the old switcheroo. We've already lost 10 minutes of the match, my lord. Please don't have one of your off days today, particularly as Legia are now winning and would go to 6 points behind us as things stand. But we've got to be careful here. Mazlanka, the game is performing extremely well at the moment for some reason. Peltz, edge of the box for Pichari's through! And he's been fouled, it's a penalty, and he will take it. What a moment this is. Come on, Christian. He scored 5 out of 5 penalties this year. Don't do a Jamie Lane. Give us the lead here. This is exactly what we need. Piachara! What a strike that is. Polonia Warszawa 1, Ursus Warszawa 0. We need to get revenge for the result earlier this season. His 18th of the season, I want him to be top scorer. What a strike that is. He has hit this penalty like he hates it. What about that? That is never going anywhere except the back of the net. 1-0. Don't immediately concede the equaliser is what I'm trying to point out. That's what we don't want here. A second goal would be very nice soon, though. Malik. Peltz is making the run. Maybe dig one out for him. He does. Peltz! Oh, wow. We really should be 2-0 up. Still on a knife edge at the moment. We've been very solid defensively lately, but we're always good for that occasional goal to concede, which is why 2 goals is super important. Kastelik, can he go to back post for Peltz again? He does. Peltz! Oh, he's missed another one. Well, I mean, half-time, 1-0 from the penalty spot, but we have dominated now. The possession's really coming up, create some good opportunities, and we just need to sort of see the rest of this game out and get the win over the line, but the second goal is key. Let's have this. Go get me a second goal, kill this game off, and then we can relax a little bit and hope that Legia will slip up or something, because they are still only 1 goal up at the moment. And as we know, Schwedt are not exactly a easy team to play against. A couple of players haven't quite been performing amazing. Oh, and Schwedt have equalised. There we go. Basiuk equalises. That's a huge goal if things stay as they are. Knocks down for Wisniewski. What a block. We'd go 10 points clear. We'd actually win the title if things stay as they are. Naberski does really, really well there. And it's a free kick, in fact. Oh, hello. Are they going to get a red card too, just to see things out here? That'd be really nice. Yes, they are. Patrick Zick has been sent off for Ursus, and now it's 10. We just need to hold out to the win here. It would have been nice to score more goals in this match, considering our chance creation's actually been really decent. But if we get this over the line, and hopefully Legia don't get the win, then we are champions of the division. Come on. 7 seconds until we are champions of the Polish 4. No, they've just blown the whistle. We've won it. We've won the division. Oh, no. I don't know if you can do it when you... It doesn't always do it on the exact moment. I've had it times before where it doesn't do that. Well, there you go. We are champions of the Polish 4th tier. We're actually 10 points above Legia now, who I'm guessing didn't have their full strength team out in that match, in all honesty. We were actually really, really good on the night. This is the kind of performances we've been missing. Suddenly it's 6 consecutive victories, and we've just really stretched our legs in the end and have really dominated the league towards the end. But we still want to finish off on a high. Try and win all the remaining games, you know? Why the hell not? Anyway, let's come back and do the next game. I can't even remember who it's against. Right, so I turned the facecam up a little bit too early, and then we got a barrage of different notifications. So firstly, budgets for next year. Look at this. We have £4,000 of wage budget available and £3,000 in transfer. I mean, if I was to put this sort of midway, we've got like 100 grand to spend. Seriously, this is going to be awesome because you know what I'm about to do. I've been scanning the Polish youth intake because that's the only place we can sign players from at the moment. And I'm going to pick up some, hopefully, high quality young individuals to bring into our team for next season. Oh God, the transfer window is going to be so hype. Other quick news, to the surprise of bugger all people, Priborowski has now wanted to withdraw his transfer request again. Twice in one season he's handed in a transfer request and then withdrawn it later. Managed to make his goddamn mind up. And also, more importantly, because we're already in June, the league finishes really late, Poland has moved up from 21st to 19th in the coefficients. We've already gained 2 spots and I've not done anything yet. This is perfect. So we're already 2 steps closer to where we want to be, which is number 1, 84 coefficient points. Look at 104 coefficient points, and we currently have 21. The first ones, if we could actually get some in Europe, it's actually fairly easy to climb the first few steps. It's when things get a bit more difficult. What we need to do is try to make sure eventually that we can get other clubs into the Champions League automatically, and as a result they'll get a buttload of money, and because of Poland's lax rules it should really help us. Anyway, let's get into today's game. We're 10 points clear, we can try to extend it. I want to try and beat the points record at this level, which is apparently 75 points. It's doable, I gotta say. So a few little injuries unfortunately picked up, which is a pain in the arse. So Kluska will have to come in here, and unfortunately I'm guessing that's Wojdiga stepping into the team as well. Oh good God. So Priborowski's now going to get annoyed at me again because Zawczykaj is coming back in. That's going to have to be it, I suppose. So the bench will have Bluma, Jaziak, Napora, Gora, Smuda, Priborowski. Okay, playing that sort of system. We're not always great against this type of style, so we'll see. Can I just say, our defensive record has really improved since we switched back to this tactic. I don't know why it suddenly got better, but it has. I think we've only conceded 2 goals now in our last 8 league games. But I want another clean sheet today. I want to finish off on a real high in terms of defensive stability. We've really, really chalked up the clean sheets here. Tobiasz is now the joint top clean sheeter in the league. Knocked down. Oh, Wisniewski. Pichara, he's got no support really, but he could go by himself. He's gone all the way through here. Pichara, and a good save by Simiak. And that is totally fine by me. We were sort of able to finish off the season in a bit of style. Pichara. Oh, Kluska. Good save again. We're actually creating here. And I don't think the skill gap's that high, so I think we could have a real go at next year. Ball in. Wisniewski, good save again. Genuinely, I think we could have a go at finishing like top half, really challenging next year. Usually I would underplay things, but I genuinely think that the skill gap is so small that we might actually be able to have a go. Zawczykaj, did he cut inside another shot maybe? He might, he's through! Good block. Pichara's offside, I think. They've changed their system. Just at the edge of the end of that first half, they changed their system. We're winning comfortably, which is brilliant. No, we're not. It's 0-0. What are you talking about, Matt? But look, they've switched to the Marian List. It's good to use these sort of moments to try and experiment a little bit, see if we can't grind wins out from these situations. Like, the clean sheet is good. I would love another clean sheet. That'd be brilliant. But I want us to try and find that 1 goal. 1 goal is all we need here. Maybe Jaziak on as well. He's done okay. 3 changes there. Just freshen things up a little bit. We've definitely been the better side, but we just haven't looked quite as creative as normal. This does look as though it's going to be a 0-0, which is a bit of a shame when you think about it, because we've played all right tonight, but not been quite at our creative best. But honestly, I'll just be happy that we got the clean sheet on the night. That's kind of the key thing for me, is to keep that defensive stability intact. Zawczykaj, maybe there's one last chance here. Malik coming forward. Can he find the ball? No, he can't, and it's going to be full time, I believe. Legionowo 0, Polonia Warszawa 0. Not the best result in the world, but Legia did get a point back in the end, so they do stay 10 behind us in the end. But it's another clean sheet as well. We have the joint best defence in the league at 27, and that was a long way off before, so we really have been fantastic. So actually, just looking at this, we've actually only conceded 2 goals in our last 10 league matches. That is ridiculously good from a defensive standpoint, and probably part of the reason why we've been able to win so many games. There's a few 1-0s in there, but that's all it takes sometimes. What a set of results, and what a defensive performance in this last half of the season. Don't know why I went off of this screen. We've got 2 matches in the final episode. Tough one against Suliovac, and then finishing off against Morong to finish things off. Now, normally I'd probably just maybe skip those, but I don't have the time to do the transfer stuff that I need to do, so we will be doing one final episode of Double Livecom. We're also going to go through the other leagues in Poland and have a look at what's going on in the world in that episode, just so we can see what other teams are going to be coming up with us and what's going down. And I know that for a fact that Legia have won the top flight, not that that's a huge surprise. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have, we just won the bloody title. We're unbeaten in in 10 matches, which is phenomenal. What we really needed at the right time for that was the 10 matches, and also that lovely, 6-7 match winning streak in there as well. Fantastic stuff. So if you've enjoyed this and the fact that we won the title, smash a like on the video, that'd be fantastic. And if you're new to the channel and you're looking forward to next season, hey, subscribe for things get even more interesting when we're in the 3rd tier. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon tomorrow for finishing off the season. And remember, there'll be an analysis video tomorrow too, so double video tomorrow. Look forward to that, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.